Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we are continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. The divorce process, like most matters legal, has the reputation of just being a very long-winded, elongated process where there's a lot of things go very slowly. It's very hard to accomplish anything with the court. I will tell you then, in a lot of circumstances, this reputation is earned. This is not fiction. A lot of times there are too many cases, there's too few judges, the dockets are jammed. We're still making up from log jams from COVID. So that didn't help either. So it is true that the process is a clunky, heavy, cumbersome process. Having said that, you might be able to streamline the process a little bit if you keep these couple things in mind. I want to discuss, let's make it three things that could streamline the divorce process. Number one, and this is very important, there are certain things that have to be discussed in every divorce. They are the bones of a divorce case. In most cases, you're going to have, for example, custody, parenting time, child support, a division of assets, allocation of debt, insurances, pensions. You're going to have those things that are going to have to be discussed. Division of your stuff, if nothing else. On a very basic level, who's getting the chairs, who's getting the debt, how are we going to do this? So, item number one to streamline your case, you should have a discussion with your soon-to-be ex about those main subject matters. Get a framework, at least get an idea. These are the things that we are at issue, the things that we are going to work on. These are the things that are problematic. What's the best way for us to go about this? You want to say that you should get 100% of everything and the other person should get 0%? Guess what? You may be entitled to it. They may be entitled to nothing. But you and I both know deep down that's not going to happen that way. A judge who's got no horse in the race is probably going to divide things as equitably as possible. Doesn't mean 50-50, but it does mean fairly. So you got to keep that in mind. With that in mind, maybe we can come up with a general framework. It'll help your lawyers out. So that's one thing to stream the process. Thing number two, get your lawyers involved as soon as possible. It's going to take time to find lawyers that you identify with, people who have a vision of the case the same as yours. If you have a vision of the case that it'll go streamlined, it'll go quickly with as little fighting as possible, you certainly don't want to hire a lawyer who's got a reputation for getting in the way of things and mucking up the works. And believe me, there are lawyers who do that. There are lawyers who believe that gamesmanship is a substitute for intellect. I will tell you, it's a very poor substitute, okay? Lawyers who have been doing this for a while, who have good reputations, who know what to fight about and what not to fight about, those are the kind of people you want to have if you want a streamlined process. If for some odd reason you're looking to obfuscate the process, if you're looking for a situation where the thing will take as long as humanly possible, then there are certain lawyers that you can hire for that. Not us. But there are certain lawyers who have that reputation of dragging things out needlessly. Expect to pay a lot of money because that drag is expensive and because more time is more money. But my point is, get your lawyers involved early enough. Get lawyers that have the same vision as you, and that'll help you a lot. The third thing is, there's going to be bumps in the road. The third thing that you should consider is it's not going to go that smoothly. So you need to be prepared that, number one, the other side may experience a certain amount of hurt feelings, they may feel slighted by this whole process, there may be resentment, and it's very hard to have a fair negotiation and productive discussion with somebody who underneath, at the very surface, has great resentment for you, has ill will toward you, doesn't like the fact that perhaps you've moved on and they haven't. So expect that, understand that, and have the sensitivity to know, you know what, we should talk about these things when we're in a better place. We should not escalate problems. We should streamline problems. That should be the whole thing. If the idea is to streamline things, let's not have these discussions under circumstances that promote escalation. So if the parties are, if the police were just at your house because of a domestic violence situation and one of you almost got carted away, maybe that's not the time to sit down and have a discussion about your assets, okay? In other words, you have to be smart to know when to approach things. We know what the approach is. We know you should have your lawyers involved as soon as possible. But there's a very important component to it because there's a time and a place for everything. And you need to be sensitive to that as you approach these subject matters. Now, if you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.